And welcome back to Terre Haute for the Indiana Track and Field and Cross Country Hall of Fame Class of 2024. Scott Fangman, track coach.
Yes, sir.
And when I say coach, you have coached at multiple levels here in Indiana, high school level and then on into college. I know you were there at UIndy for 14 years, but can you give me an idea of how your career really kind of blossomed in that process?
Sure. I started out with middle school kids, and they're just funny, and that was a start. In fact, the coach that's with me, he and I started together, Bill Tucker. Then I moved over to the high school at Southport. They're funny in a sick way.
Yeah.
You know, adolescents, it's trying.
Tough. Yeah.
It's the hardest level of them all, and it's actually the level where the best coaching is going on. I know sometimes college guys want to claim it. But then going into college kids just make it fun. They're just fun to be around. They keep you young. They're passionate. They work hard on their own. You know, you're really trying to hold on to the wagon in college, where with high school kids, a lot of times you end up pushing it. You're trying to get it going. And in the middle school, you just want to, how should I say this, just get out of the long jump pit, because they just want to play and make sandcastles. And so
it kind of reverts back to younger age.
Oh, absolutely. And you're going, oh my gosh. And so that was the difference, and a joy.
My wife and I were talking last night about one of my former players who had come up and was talking to us and telling different things, and he said, "Hey, Coach, I want to talk to you," and he meant tonight. Mm-hmm. And so when I leave here, I'm going to go talk to a kid I haven't coached for like 15 years, and the reason why is because he wants my input. What kind of input do you still have with your athletes?
Oh man, that's a great question. I'm going to probably tear up on this one. I was at state meet doing my recruiting like I'm supposed to. This was several years ago, and one of my former athletes at UIndy came up to me and they go, "Coach, do you know how many coaches that you have on the field this weekend right now?" And I went, "No," and I never thought of it. And she goes, "We have 18. 18 of us played for you at UIndy," and I'd say for coach, you know, that's the legacy. You know, you talk about legacies. These are all wonderful things, but when you can have input on a generation that you will not even see, I'll never know them or know their names, or I'll never see them. But somebody that I coached and I hope I did a good job with will be coaching them, and hopefully in a similar manner that I coached them. So it's a real joy that way.
Coach, they call that the tree. You have a coaching tree.
Absolutely.
And you can relate those, and even guys that will have coached for somebody that you coach, you'll still be considered in that coaching tree.
You know, Coach, something you made mention of, if I may mention his name, it was my first coaching job. I got on the name of a coach, Coach Loeffler, who was my football coach back when I was in high school. When the head coach walked into the room, and he asked me one question. He said, do I have this correctly? Did you play for Ken Loeffler? And I said, yes, sir, I did. And he said, this meeting is over. If you want the job is yours. It was just that simple. And you're going, wow, I didn't know that. And I have always tried to keep that legacy, knowing that it was Coach Loeffler and men like him that I have a relay race. I have an obligation to represent in a good manner in everything I do. And I hope I've taught these younger kids the same thing.
Well, Coach, that's why you're a member of the Indiana Track and Field and Cross Country Hall of Fame for ideas like that, because that's what we want to see in our coaches, both at the high school level, the college level, and just professionally. We want to see people to handle people well. You've had a great career.
Thanks.
Congratulations on your induction
Thanks,
in
Coach.
the Indiana Track and Field and Cross Country Class of 2024 Hall of Fame.